Ladies and gentlemen, of the many drivers that have drove for Ferrari, only the majority of them have had their careers ruined. But this time, it's different, because I've already ruined my career. Ladies and germs, I have joined the TIFOSI. Obviously something in the water on the first race. However, I decided to get into this much prettier Ferrari for race 2, and let me tell you something. This was more entertaining than the whole Ferrari season of 2025. And it's lights out and away we go. We start in 11th and we're just coming round this corner to start our lap. And as we can see, we're very close to Leon. We're just having a sniff, and then we decide absolutely not, because I messed that bit up a little bit. I slid a little bit. But then watch the Genesis behind. He decides to have a sniff of my bottom. And yeah, that sends me off to Narnia. So actually this race, well, it started worse than the first race. But hold your horses, as the Nissan decides that Garden Simulator is a better place to be than on a grid in Gran Turismo. Then my dad's sanitary towel decided to come up the rear of Fat, go down the inside, cause a bit of an aneurysm, and then self-murder himself. And then he's murdered completely. How beautiful. And then Rocket decides he doesn't like sanitary towels and hits the wall of tyres. Lethal. Anyway, Penny Packer in the Porsche is like, oh, look at him dying. And then decides to rear the Genesis. It says naughty, and then the Genesis turns him into the invisible wall. No one saw that coming. Anyway, I'm just driving around, and then there's a McLaren mowing the lawn. What happened there, I hear you ask? Well, don't you worry. Because here we see him having a fondle of that Genesis, and then he decides it's much better to play Garden Simulator than Gran Turismo 7 manufacturer races. The grass wouldn't let him go. They loved him. It really did. Anyway. That was perfect. We should watch it in slow motion. It's the perfect amount of caress of bottom. It's beautiful. Anyway, GTS Evo the King is hanging out with Mr. Landim, and then they murders themselves. I mean, I don't even know what happened there, to be honest. Meanwhile, Leon is having a fondle of the Nissan, gentle caress, if you will, and as you can see, the King there, he's back again. Leon goes down the inside and then decides that the King shouldn't be on track, and then the Nissan decides no, neither should you, and there's already a guy off track, and he self-murders himself. As we watch from a different angle, you can see that the Nissan cannot move out of the way when you turn right, and then look at Mr. Landing killing the King. We should look at it from his POV. Oh, 2 shits given. Not one. Honestly, anyway, Fat decided to murder themselves. Don't blame them. Don't blame them. I'm still here, by the way. Look at this. Look at this. Murder. He nearly kills himself. Anyway, I'm side by side with Leon, who turns in like I'm not there. That's nice. And then turns in again as if I'm not there. Isn't that lovely? And then decides to gloat about P11. I'm sure your mum's very proud. I decide I'm going to let you go. Nope, I rear-end him. Didn't really care. I come into pit without crossing the line, so I get no penalty. And come out in P10. Meanwhile, there's an aneurysm and he leaves. Oh, my fellow Ferrari driver. Oh no. Oh God, I know what happens. That's not a move, mate. Ferrari drivers, I swear to God. Anyway, at the end of my first race with TIFOSI, I feel it's best to end my career there with Ferrari. I think I did as good as I could ever do, and I'm sure that you all enjoyed it, so make sure to subscribe and like for more Gran Turismo 7 fun. Thank you so much for watching.